Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Friday, July 12th. I've been busy this morning, got the new vlog published to the channel. That's up there now if you want to check it out. Today we're going to be focusing on getting more listings up. We're still working on that auction experiment, getting the auctions up for just $1.97 with the buy it now option, of course. But we got some stuff set up in the photo station that I'm going to show you. That's the stuff we're going to be listing today. Let's take a look. So I pulled 10 items ready to be photographed and listed today. Some of them will probably run as auctions as part of that auction experiment. Others we might list as fixed price. Let's take a look at what we have here today. Most of this stuff I picked up at Goodwill last Monday or the Monday before for $1.99. Here we got a University of Montana Grizzlies. This is on a JanSport label. It's a medium. We got a Seattle Kraken, the hockey team here. Go Kraken NHL label. And here we got an Under Armour mock turtleneck. This might be part of that heat gear style. Here we got a brand new Columbia thermal size extra large. Look at this, it's got the tags on it and everything. So nice kind of brown coloring, three button, a Henley style, a Columbia thermal. Here we got a Lambeau Field. It's a champion size small graphic long sleeve t-shirt. And this is a women's tee here. A 3/4 sleeve Seattle Seahawks on the district label. White and blue. Pretty cool, fresh looking Seahawks t-shirt. Then we're on to the short sleeve dress shirts. This we picked up last Monday. Wanted to get these on. Perfect for summer. Size extra large Nautica. Kind of that check design. The blue and white. We got a Alfani rayon polyester size extra large pocket dress shirt. And 14th and Union extra large. That's probably one we'll definitely run at auction. Some of these non-branded 14th and Union. That's a nice looking shirt, but that brand is not well known. And finally, here is a Dockers extra large brand new dress shirt. It did have a little stain on the shoulder here. I tried to wash it out, but there's still remnants of it. The first wash that might come out, but we'll notify people through the description and condition of that. Let them know about that little stain and list it accordingly. Brand new Docker shirt. We picked that up for $1.99. I thought I would get that stain out completely, but there's still a little remnants of it, so someone will have to work that over and get that out in the first washing. But there we go, 10 dress shirts and other shirts to list today. For those of you who are new to the channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've been doing it for over 25 years. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. I show you guys what we're listing, like you saw there. You saw all the shirts we'll be listing today. I show you what sold. That'll come a little bit later. We have 2 stores, so I'll show you sales out of both stores. And of course, I show you what we're buying and trying to flip for big profits. We got stacks and stacks of fresh inventory ready to go into both stores. So we got plenty stocked up and ready to list. So that's what we're going to get busy doing today. Now you've seen what we plan to list. Let's go ahead and show you what we accomplished yesterday. Let's take a look at some of the listings that went up yesterday, and I did a few this morning already as well. So let's take a look what we got listed. Here's a look at the last 8 listings that went up into the big store, including 3 this morning. We started off this morning, got 3 listings up. Here's one of them, a pair of Calvin Klein denim jeans pants, 33 by 30 on those, $19.97 start price. Over here we did some athletic pants, some Adidas athletic pants, $19.97 as well. So we're asking a little bit more for those. Then we jump back into our auction experiment. We put this t-shirt up. It's a Stoic, small Stoic women's t-shirt, polyester nylon blend, so kind of a nice soft fabric. And then yesterday we did more t-shirts. Late last night we put up this one, Disney 2022 gray cotton polyester blend tee. That one's starting at a $197. That's what I'm doing. I'm running these auction experiments, starting things at $197, so you can pick up some really great deals. You may have seen these in yesterday's video. We photographed and listed these. We got a pink Apartment 9 polo. Over here we got a Van Heusen kind of burgundy red polo. These are all $197. Like I said, basic editions polo. And another Van Heusen extra large blue polo. So some great summer polos ready for wear. Hopefully some people will take advantage of that auction experiment and get those part of their closet. So the plan yesterday was to list in multiple categories. Like I showed you yesterday, I've got stacks of clothing based on different types, you know, short sleeve t-shirts, short sleeve polo shirts, and denim and pajama pants, and we got different categories, and I grabbed a few from all of those categories, about 3 or 4 different categories yesterday, just trying to get as many categories represented in this little experiment we're doing as possible. So we listed them up, and let me show you what we got listed in the other categories. So you guys saw the denim, you saw the athletic pants, you saw the polo shirts. We continued on yesterday. We did another polo here. This one's a nice red Outdoor Life 2XLT, so a big one. I think 34-inch inseam length, rather, if I remember correctly. So that was a long one. We then had some more graphic t-shirts. We're putting these up, 197. MLK Jr., pretty cool little graphic on that. Has all kinds of words that spell out his face in the art here. So I have hockey gray t-shirt. Then we got a little tuxedo t-shirt over here. We Rise Together, a nice little graphic t-shirt, black t-shirt. This one we did fixed price, a nice graphic, two-sided, all over print Seattle Seahawks t-shirt. Wanted to get a little bit more money for that one. And these two hats we also listed as fixed price, not part of the experiment, but a Jerusalem hat and a Costa Rica hat. So that's what we were able to get accomplished and listed into the big store. We did list a few items into the small store as well, just to replenish what sold. We had a few sales out of the small store as well. You'll see that in yesterday's video if you watch that. But today we're going to focus on the big store again. I'm going to photograph those 10 items, and then we'll get busy listing some more. And hopefully some people will take advantage of that auction experiment, starting things at $197, trying to draw people into the store to buy some fixed price listings. That's the goal. So the experiment is to use loss leader pricing strategy in order to get people into the store to buy those fixed price listings. So we're selling stuff at cost, even a little bit below cost, 3 cents below what I paid. You know, they were on sale for $1.99 at Goodwill. I'm marking them $1.97 just to get under that $2 threshold, get ahead of a few people in the search results, and hopefully get as many eyes on those as they end as possible. And it seems to be working. Sales are up, impressions are up, and the experiment seems to be producing results, because we're getting quite a few sales, and I think I might extend this experiment to the small store as well. But the focus is doing it. We give you 500 listings with free auction listings as part of a premium store, which is what I have. So we're going to try to take advantage of those 500 that they give us before they charge us additional listing fees, and get as many of those online and test the theory. See if this loss leader pricing strategy actually does improve sales. If it does, we'll continue with it. If not, we'll have to abandon that and maybe consider some other options. You know, Whatnot is very popular. A lot of people are jumping platforms and heading over to Whatnot to try these auctions, and I've signed up for it, have yet to run my first auction, but I wanted to test out eBay first. You know, I'm kind of loyal to eBay, been doing it for 25 years through eBay, so I wanted to see if that auction market is still a viable option on eBay before I jump platforms. So that's kind of the experiment we're running. We're seeing if we can really improve our sales and boost profits by running these 500 auctions, just $1.97. Alright, we had our first hiccup of the day. I was taking photos, and that nice Alfani blue shirt had a couple stains, so I went ahead and treated those stains. We're going to throw that one through the wash, hope that they wash out and list at a different time, and then I'll grab another shirt here to add to the mix. Let me give you guys a look. So here's that Alfani shirt, nice blue shirt. Had a few little stains here. We sprayed them and we scrubbed them a little bit, so hopefully those will wash out. I think what I'm gonna do is just grab a polo shirt here off the stack. We got a nice Devin and Jones 3XL big boy style, so we're gonna get this big polo shirt photographed and add it to the mix. All right, now that we have those 10 items photographed, there's only one thing left for me to do: put this camera down and get into list mode, get those things listed. Of course, just a reminder, I'm gonna show you guys what sold out of the big store a little bit later. We'll go through and pack those up, and I'll give you guys a look at the sales, but first I gotta get to listing. Alright, I've been making some good progress on that stack of inventory. Got about half of it listed, got 5 listed and got 5 to go, but it's time to take a little lunch break. Let me show you lunch and then I'll show you those listings that we got up. 5 up and 5 more to go. Lunch break is sandwiches, ham and cheese, potato salad, and an apple, and one of these tasty little strawberry lemonade seltzer waters. You tried these before? Fred Meyer special right there. Kroger seltzer water. Looks like I had 2 new subscribers this morning. Just welcome Live and Cut Bait Fishing with Jerry and Max. Looks like they have their own channel as well. 2.92 subs, 239 videos up, 239. So I have to check them out, see what their fishing life is all about. That's kind of a fun idea. I know I've got a lot of family members that do fishing, and I've talked to them about going out on one of their fishing trips and doing a video, but have yet to make that happen. So that's something we can do in the future, but I want to welcome them as subscribers. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Here's a look at their channel if you guys are interested. Live and Cut Bait Fishing with Jerry and Max. Interesting. Like I said, 400 subscribers, well on my way to 1,000. That's the goal, trying to get to 1K and get this channel monetized. So we're getting there, slow and steady. Let me give you guys a look at these listings that we got posted up today. So we've got 8 total up so far this morning. I showed you those 3 earlier, the jeans, the Adidas athletic pants, and the t-shirt. After that, we did this Devin and Jones burgundy size 3XL polo shirt. Up here we got this Montana Grizzlies t-shirt, the Seattle Kraken, the hockey team, we got that one posted. And then we did this Under Armour t-shirt, mock turtleneck shirt, $14.97. I put that up as a fixed price listing. Those mock tees are popular, so I think that will definitely get a buyer. And this one we also did it as fixed price listing at $14.97 for this brand new Columbia Brown extra large thermal. So couple at auction. These 2 were at auction, as well as this polo shirt down here, and then these 2 up here were at fixed price. So we're getting a little bit of both. So I think that might be the key to success on eBay. You got to keep those auctions and fixed price listings going up, you know, the low end of the market and the high end. You want to at least in the clothing department, you know, there's so many resellers out there and the market is so saturated. You want to kind of pull from both ends. Offer some deals up there for under $2, and then hopefully they will reward you by buying some of the more expensive items out of your store. So enough talking about all that. I'm going to devour lunch, and then we'll get to listing those last 5 items, and eventually we'll get to what sold. We did have a few sales waiting for me to pack them up, so we'll check that out in a bit. Alright, we got some new listings into the store. Finished 5 more, and I got to put these away next. I'm going to take a second to put away the new listings, and then I'm going to show you guys what sold. First, let me give you a look at what we got listed. Alright, so I showed you some of these when we photographed them this morning, but here's the last 5. We did this Columbia thermal here, and then up here we had this Lambeau Field t-shirt, listed this Seattle Seahawks women's 3/4 sleeve t-shirt, and this Nautica t-shirt, a little Czech Nautica t-shirt. Got it online at auction, $197 starting on that one. This one was brand new, so I decided to list it fixed price, $16.97. That was the suggested price by eBay. So we went ahead and used their suggested price. So there were the last 5 that we got up. So I know I showed you those already this morning before I photographed them, but I wanted to give you another look once they're actually online. It's always a little bit different. I'm going to take a second now to put away all those new listings into inventory, and then we'll take a look at what sold. We just had another sale come in, so we got 5 orders to pack up from the big store. I'll give you a look at that in a moment. Alright, we're ready for some fresh listings. The tote is empty. It's been all put away into inventory. But before we get to that, we got to pack up today's orders. Like I said, we had 5 orders come into the big store. Let's take a look and see. There you see it, 5 orders for $92.74. Just sold another one they have yet to pay, but here so far 5 orders for $92.74. This item sold for $9.05. It's Aramark flat front solid black men's polyester dress shorts, 36-inch waist by 10-inch inseam. Second item sold for $12.47. It's a medium Russell Fresh Force gray athletic shorts, man's drawstring, 31-inch waist by 8.5-inch inseam. Third item sold for $34.25. It's a pair of Skechers Go Walk Ultra Go women's Goga Mat 7.5 walking sneaker shoes, size 7.5, model 15929. Fourth item sold for $23.44. It's a brand new Master USA Spring Open Assisted Pocket Knife, 4-inch blade, and a clip. Fifth item sold for $13.53. It's a brand new Disney Lion King's black and yellow baseball style hat, adult men's strapback. There it is. Disney presents the Lion King. So we waited long enough. That sixth order came in, makes a total $104.53. Now let me show you that sixth order. There it is, $11.79 for these. Another pair of shorts. Shorts have been selling really well. These are a medium Fila Sport gray men's athletic gym shorts, men's drawstring, 32-inch waist by a 10-inch inseam. So the one thing resellers need to know is that you gotta sell what people want. You know, right now it's the middle of summer, people want shorts, so we're buying a bunch of shorts, we're listed a bunch of shorts, and we're selling a bunch. I'm accepting all kinds of best offers. A lot of them are moving really cheap, but we're moving them quick, and that's what we want. So I'm going to continue doing that. As you saw, lots of shorts are selling. I think out of those 6 orders, what would half of them were probably shorts. So that has been the case the last few days. Just been running shorts a lot through the store, and that's hoping. I'm hoping that's what we continue to do in the future. I'm gonna keep buying them as long as I can find them and get them up there and move them quick and fast for cheap. So I'm gonna go grab those 6 orders, those 6 items from inventory. We'll get some shipping labels printed, we'll add them to the tote, and then we'll get back in that photo station. We gotta find some more inventory to photograph and list. Of course, later today we're gonna check out the small store, see what kind of action we had out of the small store as well. There have been a few steady sales the last week out of the small store, so I'm hoping that there's a few coming out of the small store again today. We'll have to take a look a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. Right through the magic of video, there they appear. I've located the 6 items that we sold today. Let's go ahead and print those labels and get them ready for the tote. Alright, there they are, 6 orders, and here come the labels for them. And we're going to get these printed and add them to the tote. Alright, we got an empty tote again, and time to fill it up with 6 orders. Let's count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now that we got those big store orders fulfilled, it's time to get back in the photo station, find some more inventory to photograph and list today. Of course, we're going to check out that small store in a bit and pack up any orders that came into the small store. But first, let's check out the photo station, see if we can find some new inventory. So I was going through these 2 stacks earlier this morning, kind of sorting them out by different types of clothing. Some of it I might save for a little winter wear, winter season, but the rest of it will probably likely get up shortly. But I think what we want to focus on is that summer wear. We got quite a bit of polo shirts, a big stack of them, so I think I'm going to grab from the polos and see if we can find a few more of those to photograph and list. So these are all polos right here. As you can see, we got a bright orange one right on top. So I'm going to grab a few off there and we'll get busy taking photos. So we grabbed 10 items this morning. I think I grabbed another 10 polos this afternoon. I think we're going to stick with 10 and get through them. Let me give you a quick look at what we'll be photographing and listing this afternoon. So we're going to do that orange polo. That's a St. John's Bay extra large. Under that we have a JC Penney's extra large pink. We got a Champion extra large black with a cool hatchet graphic on the number 23. And then we got Cutter and Buck with the 2015 US Open Chambers Bay crest on the front there. That's a blue and red. And what is this one? This is a, what is this? I think this is Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach, kind of hard to read, but the double check to the buttons say Pebble Beach. So kind of a pink striped, almost red stripes on this one. Pebble Beach polo, like a golf polo. We got a Claiborne here, a solid Claiborne black polo. Here's another one of these golf polos, Cutter and Buck with the Ryder Cup crest on the front of that one, yellow and black. And we got a full sand. This is a zipper. Has a zipper full sand extra large blue and white polo. Here's a nice one. Look at this, Calvin Klein extra large. We got the Calvin Klein logo there, and it's blue and gray. Here we got another Banana Republic 3-button extra large, kind of burgundy red on that one. And finally, last one, we got a Gap
Size large, 2-button, kind of a gray, I think, maybe a blue. We'll have to see it under the lighting to make sure we get the right color, but that's always the trick. Is it gray? Is it blue? I don't know. What do you guys think? Looks kind of gray. Maybe it was black and it's kind of faded into gray, but we'll have to decide what to call it.
So that's probably one of my favorite questions to ask my wife. I run upstairs with the inventory and I said, what color is this? You know, sometimes she'll say, oh, that's blue. And I say, are you sure it's not gray? She said, yeah, that's blue. So I'll usually listen to her. Sometimes I'll go with what I see, what I feel, but usually she's right.
All right, we got 10 polos photographed and ready to be listed.
All right, it's almost 4 o'clock now. I think what I'm going to do is list a few more polos into the big store. Then we'll log into the small store, see what kind of action we had out of the small store. Maybe list a few in there. And then we'll head into town to drop off orders. So that's the plan moving forward. I'm going to set you guys down, get to work, and see what we can get accomplished in the next hour. Alright, it's a little after 4:30 right now. Just logged into the small store. Looks like we have no orders out of the small store today. No orders out of the small store. So I'm going to log back into the big store. Keep listing into the big store until about 5 o'clock where we'll take off and drop off orders. Get out of the house and get a little exercise. That's the plan for the rest of the evening. The day in the life of a reseller continues. I'll try to get as many of these polo shirts listed into the big store before we gotta leave the house. Alright, it's almost 5:30 right now. I think I'm gonna leave the house to drop off orders. Let me give you a quick look at what we got listed. We got all the colors of the rainbow going up here today. We got an orange polo, a pink polo, a black polo, and a blue polo. So we got a good start on listing polos tonight. So I think I definitely got a fair amount of new listings up into the big store today. The sales have been a little bit light. The dollar amount was alright, but there's not a whole lot coming in, especially none out of the small store, which is a little disappointing. But I think I'm going to leave the house, get out of the house, forget about it for a while, and come back and hope a few more sales roll in. We'll see. Alright, as you saw, I got my orders dropped off at the post office. We're down here off of Sunset. I think what I'm going to do is swing by Goodwill and see what they have to offer today. Sometimes you can find your best deals when it's not sale day. I like to pop in there on Thursdays and Fridays every now and then and see what we can find. So we're going to get over there and take a look around. Maybe we'll find a gem and we can make some money off of. Let's get over there and take a look. Alright, leaving Goodwill now. I spent $21. I got myself 3 graphic t-shirts and 3 Blu-rays. Let me give you a look. Those 3 t-shirts in the back. I'll show you those in a little more detail when we get home, so stay tuned. But here are the Blu-rays that I picked up. Looks like it's called The Package, starring Steve Austin and Dolph Lundgren. This one is called Your Highness, starring Danny McBride, James Franco, and Natalie Portman. And finally, over here, this one is called The Kill Team, Nat Wolff and Alexander Skarsgård, based on a true story. So like I've said in the past, I like to pick up those Blu-rays. They sell a little bit better than DVDs. People like to pick those up, and I've made quite a bit of money selling Blu-rays, so that might be one tip to all you resellers out there. Keep an eye out for that Blu-ray market. They do move quicker. So I think next on the agenda is to head over to Lake Pad and get a little exercise in, get a few steps in. Of course, I'm going to take you guys with me, show you around the lake before I get my run in. So let's hit the road and head over to Lake Pad now. Alright, as you saw, we made it here to Lake Padden. Just a reminder, I'm going to show you those graphic t-shirts a little bit later when I get home and have a chance to lay them out there and show them to you. Just looked at the receipt. We paid $3.49 each. They were $4.99 at 30% off, so that's $3.49 plus tax. So we paid a little bit more than I would like to for a t-shirt, but these were some nice ones. You'll see. I think we can make some decent money on them. Having said that, I think I'm going to hit the trail, take you guys with me, go on a little warm up, and show you a little bit about the lake and what's going on today, and then we'll hit the trail and get that 2.6 miles accomplished. Alright, that was the fun, leisurely warm-up portion of the trip to Lake Patton. The hard part is next. I'm gonna get the shoes out there on that trail and hit that trail and run around the lake. So that's always the tough part, to put that camera down, stop fooling around, and get some exercise in. So that's the plan next. I'll check in once I return. Of course, don't forget, I'm gonna show you those graphic tees when I get home, so stay tuned for that. Alright, I made it another successful 2.6 around Lake Patton. The stomach was feeling a little heavy today, big lunch, and I grabbed a peach on the way out, so probably had a little too much to eat before a big run like this, but we made it around, got that 2.6 miles in, plus that warm-up walk, so feeling good about accomplishing that. So since I'm out here talking about YouTube, might as well be grateful for all you YouTubers out there, all you watchers, all you subscribers. Hit that 400 subscriber mark, so it's always nice to hit those milestones, which headed towards 1,000, almost halfway there. So it's been growing steadily. I think another 8 months and we should have the channel monetized according to plan, as long as I keep chugging away, putting these daily vlogs out and adding some fun content along the way. So I want to thank each and every one of you for making these vlogs a daily part of your day. I know there's a lot out there for you guys to watch, and choosing to sit here and watch my reselling content really makes me feel great about myself. So thanks for coming along for the journey, and hopefully we'll turn this store into something that's a little bit more profitable as we venture on. Like I've said in past videos, you know, I've been reselling for a long time, and you gotta kind of learn and grow as everything changes, and I think I'm in that phase of my reseller life, trying some new things still, venturing into uncharted territory, you know, going back to some old ways, you know, trying some auctions, trying to get it all figured out, you know, as platforms emerge, and the eBay platform definitely is changing. You got to kind of learn to grow with it as the changes occur. And I've been trying to do my best to stay abreast of all those new changes and kind of adapt to the platform as it evolves, but you know, I'm kind of that old dog stuck in my old ways, so I'm open to new ways, but sometimes it's hard to make those happen. So any suggestions you guys might have, put them in the comments section. I'm always open to try new things. So now that I have 400 people watching me, you know, I imagine some of you guys are actually resellers, and you can actually learn and grow through this process as well. So hopefully you guys continue to watch, and I can teach you a few things I've learned, and maybe we can learn a few things together. So when I started this YouTube channel, you know, I had a lot of lofty ideas about what I wanted it to be, you know, turning it into this, trying this and that. And I've tried some of those along the way, but I think the sweet spot is really just focusing on what I know, this reseller content. You know, that's my day in, day out life. So put as much of that online as I can possibly handle. Ooh, a bug. And hopefully you guys continue to watch. Having said all that, I'm gonna go home, get showered up, have a little bite to eat, and then unveil those 3 graphic t-shirts. I know you guys are on the edge of your seat waiting to see those, so I'll show you those in a moment once I get home and figure everything out. Alright, it's a little after 9 o'clock now. I'm probably gonna call an end to this day in the life of a reseller vlog, but I did promise you a look at those 3 t-shirts that I purchased at Goodwill today. Let's take a look at these. I'll probably list them tomorrow. Probably list them as fixed price listings. Let's take a look. One more look at the movies. Your Highness, The Kill Team, and The Package. 3 Blu-rays. It's kind of funny because those were priced $4.99, 30% off, and she only charged me $2.99. I think she thought they were regular price DVDs, so she just rang them up as $2.99 instead of scanning them, so I'll take that discount. But let's take a look at these t-shirts. So I laid them out here in order of how I enjoy them, 1 to 3. This is my 3rd favorite, a blue size large Champion t-shirt. Not bad for resale, the white lettering across the front there. Probably list that for $9.97. This one is my 2nd favorite, a Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes t-shirt. Look at Bugs on there with his teeth and a little bandana on. Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes. It is the real deal. Has an extra large Looney Tunes t-shirt with Bugs Bunny on the front. This one was my favorite, a black Avengers Assemble t-shirt. Has all the Avengers on here. Get a good look on there. You see all your favorites. You see the Hulk. You see Groot in there. You see, what is it, Thor? All of them are in there. Captain America, of course, on front and center. The little raccoon, what's his name? I forget.
all your favorite Avengers on here. So I couldn't pass that one up. It's a size extra large. Avengers Endgame, they call this. So there they all are. I'm not sure what I'll charge that. Maybe that might be a $14.97 for that one.
So there they are, 3 graphic t-shirts. Let me know how I did. Let me know with a comment. Did I pick up some good tees? Do you think I'll make some money on those, or should I have passed up on them? Let me know. I'd be interesting to hear how you feel about my pick of the day. I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. I know it was a long one today, but up to 400 subscribers, so I must be doing something right. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, you might as well join those 400. Hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and don't forget to like the video on the way out. When you like the video, it gets it in front of more eyes, lets people know what I'm up to, and helps the channel to grow a little. So hit that like button on your way out, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.